Well, for a lot of folks, summertime means vacations, the beach, relaxation.
Well, one group of kids probably enjoying some downtime and something more, learning things that don't typically make it into a traditional classroom experience: robotics, rocketry, engineering. The second annual Hampton Road STEM Summer Academy wrapped up a couple of weeks ago at Norview High School. STEM standing for science, technology, engineering, and math. The event was a great success, but there's a little more to this story. Here's what I learned when I asked Jake Joseph, the Assistant Director of the STEM Education Alliance, what's your problem?
We need to start home-growing our scientists and engineers here so we can keep ourselves the most innovative nation on Earth.
An event like this is simply a start.
Where do we start measuring from? From the zero, that's right.
For 1 week, students got the chance to try their hand at computer programming, rocketry, robotics.
They've learned so much of the engineering process. When I was their age, I didn't even know what an engineer was. They're learning so much about what we do.
Another 90-degree right.
Working engineers side by side with engineers to be.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Biomedical engineer.
College students like Fredrienne Langley are also influencing the younger generation.
To see that happening, kids say, hey, I did this. Even though I'm young, I'm learning how to program. I'm learning how to shoot a rocket. So it's actually really fulfilling to me, actually. I'm learning a lot from them also.
They've been programming the NXT Lego robots to do certain challenges like save the ship and troop rotations.
It isn't easy.
Almost there. Right now we're trying to program the robot to pick up the ship and take it back to home base, which is inside that black square.
This is a very good opportunity, and it's a lot of fun. Any kid that likes to program, that likes to learn about engineering and a trial and error experience should come and do this.
We're trying to teach the kids that a big part of the engineering process, they'll program and then test their program and then kind of analyze to see what was wrong and how they can change it.
That was it.
Very close.
Yeah,
it needs to be
close.
Yeah, it needs to be halfway in. So how can you fix that?
So we had to come back to the computer and change the duration from 14 rotations, and we should try 19 rotations and see if that works.
This week has been invaluable to the students who were able to attend, but Jake Joseph, Assistant Director of the STEM Education Alliance, says there needs to be more.
The message is that we need to provide more of these opportunities for kids, and we need to provide more opportunities for children to explore STEM. Once they get in here and they see what it's all about, kids are really excited about it. The United States has a top-level problem. We do not have enough scientists and engineers domestically in order to fulfill the positions that we have.
The middle schoolers who were chosen to be here are getting a leg up, but
we need to start getting in the elementary schools and showing kids that they can be scientists and engineers. You can't be interested in being a scientist and engineer if you don't know about it.
Yeah. So did you ever want to be an engineer before?
No, but now I do because I know I can think of a lot of things and I'm creative.
Yeah, it's gonna work. Yeah.
One of the things that I think they learn the most, it isn't even about science and engineering. It's about failure tolerance.
Almost halfway.
You have to have the ability to know that you're going to fail, because science and engineering is about failing and failing and failing and then finally getting it right.
We were thrilled to be there to hear the sweet sounds of success.
Yes.
Nice. We were thrilled that we were there for when that happened, and I think they all really had a really good time while learning at the same time. Now, we don't really have a clearinghouse, like a local organization that focuses just on STEM, but local schools and the military realize that it is important, so they're working on that right now. And of course, when we get more information on that, we'll pass that along to you.
You don't generally think summertime science, but it's awesome to see kids get excited about that.
And they're
engineering.
all smiling, and I mean, they can see the possibilities.
Yeah, that's the future right there. All right, thanks, Cheryl.